right time.
Like
Back.
that A&R, like.
Like, I like the way moves. One of them songs that ain't going nowhere. That's a Black Wedding song.
Yeah.
Like, Neil's the original co-host.
They say like the best records were made back in the day because niggas was heartbroken and all that. And
The one that brings, you know, the action, you know.
the one and only.
One and only for sure.
How you didn't know that Casey and JoJo came from Jokes?
Yeah, don't fuck about no goddamn case.
Well, you should know that. You should.
I'll be gone for a minute, but no, I kind of feel like it's fucked up. Everybody cheap out, fucked up.
Everybody loved him, though. Now everybody like, what?
Then we got the infamous, you know, the one that's always here. Boy, Pearl Setti. Me.
That shit has 27 tracks on that motherfucker. That's what is it, Marley? Two albums today. And a bonus song. And a bonus track. Look at that nigga Park dropped 27 songs on an album. That's some Michael Jackson shit.
The one that keeps strong. Boy, crack.
So, nigga, fuck your bitch, bro. I'm just
It was a
saying.
lot too, but the result was very pleasing. What's good? We back. Hip Hop Raised Me podcast. We know we finished our episode 1, the 2-part from hip hop from 1994 to 2014. Now we on the King of New York episode. Took that deep dive into New York hip hop. But we starting at 94. We're not going nothing below this season. 94 on up. Man, so let everybody talk their little New York shit before we get started. Some Busta Rhymes song, New York shit.
Man, you know, I like the new style of New York, but you know, I still was raised on the old style as well, especially being from the West Coast. So there's a lot of, you feel me, East Coast artists, well, New York artists in specific that always was banged in my household. You know, you got Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel. You know, you got Young Guns.
Man, Young Guns was hard. They was out of Philly, but they was hard.
Oh
on
yeah,
Rockefeller,
my bad. Yeah, but they was.
That's gonna be another episode right there. We're gonna get to Philly.
We're gonna have to get to Philly.
They got Philly got spitters.
Yeah,
that's the home of the spitters.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, we might have to get a south, you know what I'm saying, the south side too to go on.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying. Niggas probably ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I low key kind of came up, man, listening to East Coast music. You know what I mean? To me, East Coast niggas was the hottest niggas when I was coming up. You feel me? I mean, not saying I didn't fuck with the West, cause of course, I mean, you know, nigga fucked with Snoop, nigga fucked with, you know what I'm saying, Dre, nigga fucked with, you know what I'm saying, Cube.
East Coast is East Coast is more, they're more commercial, they're more pushed.
It was just, I mean, that's where the business was. You know what I'm saying? All the labels was in New York, so you have to go to New York. New York was popping in.
New York niggas put New York niggas on, and that's one thing we're gonna talk about in this episode: how New York put New York niggas on. Because there's niggas that didn't rap that's responsible for a lot of New York hip hop.
Yep.
Then like me, like I said, we all grew up on New York hip hop. Like, we grew up on the West Coast, but you couldn't. Jay-Z's beat videos coming on. He's on the radio. DMX, we was heavy on X out here. Even Ja Rule's first album was big on the West Coast. When he was hollering, holla holla, West Coast messing the record more than New York messing the record.
Man, on my mama, that Bitty Vinci. I got
the video out here.
Sure, that Bitty Vinci.
That was fucking hard.
My mama, I'm gonna keep it high. When that shit came out, I damn near wanted to crown that nigga. Like, boy, this nigga is the hottest nigga going. This nigga, he got it. Crazy.
He was.
Man, that Bitty Vinci is so fucking underrated.
You got Fat Joe, you got the pun, you got the New York. You know, you got Cameron, Dipset. You feel me? Me personally, I was a Cameron. My rest in peace, Money in
right there.
The first he used to have the Purple Haze album. The Purple Haze album. Nigga, I used to bang the Killer Cam. I used to bang Cameron for sure.
Man. So since we talking about, you know, Harlem and Brooklyn, so let's get to our first topic of this episode. I'm gonna break down. There's 5 boroughs in New York, but in this one I left one out because when it comes to Staten Island, it's on the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to Queens, Brooklyn, Harlem, and the Bronx. Before everybody said they want to break down, starting off with Queens. Queens, that's the beginning. Like, not the Bronx started hip hop, but Queens kind of elevated with MC Shan and Juice Crew until KRS-One came with that Bridges Over record. Then they came back when Nas came with Imapct, it brought Queens back to life. Like Nori, I was watching Drink, and Nori was saying when he was in jail when Imapct came out. He said it was bad for us in prison before Imapct. When Imapct came out, we had respect again in prison. Because the KRS-One, the niggas didn't respect us in jail or nothing. They thought we was soft.
So when Nas came out, it was somebody from
y'all cool.
Somebody from y'all section is actually with the shits.
Y'all got good now, so they was gonna respect us.
That just was the nigga, that's my cousin's brother's uncle, nigga. Nigga, I know that nigga. I seen that nigga on the corner one time.
Dude, when it come to Queens, you got a lot of superstars. You still got LL, Run DMC, 50, Ja Rule.
And 50 was one of the, you feel me, now.
I mean, Queens do that shit. The Queens is still shit, motherfucker. Nicki, you know,
Cormega, Capone, Nori. Like Queens, Nicki Minaj, Sunset, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne, Shantae, like, they even got the female rappers.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, the Queens got hitters.
Nah, Queens, they probably produced more artists, but Brooklyn was just a little more impactful.
That's on the list. Brooklyn. The home of B.I.G.
When you win it on the Libra scale, you know what I mean? It's,
so I seen some shit. I was just, niggas be scrolling on shit. There was a video of Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. He said there was a Biggie Smalls. He received some paperwork that the original Biggie Smalls served him. So he was like, "Don't call me Biggie Smalls. I'm not
Notorious
Biggie Smalls
B.I.G.
no more. I'm just Notorious B.I.G." So pretty much like now, nigga, we gotta address that nigga as Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Shit, I call him Big ass Big.
As long as it ain't Big and Small.
Yeah, nigga.
We ain't gonna blow that other fuck nigga up for sending the paperwork. So shit.
But we also got Jay-Z, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Lil Kim, Lil C, Memphis Bleak. Like Brooklyn had them. M.O.P. Fabulous. It's another one, Red Cafe. So Brooklyn got some spitters too.
That's what I said. I think Queens put out, more product, you know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn was just the pack was a little more potent.
Gotta be a nice ass rapper for a nigga to walk around calling himself fabulous.
Cause on my mama, nigga, if you'd have came around us talking about my name was Fabulous.
Right.
Wow.
How did they accept that?
Nigga, what?
How did they accept that?
You that,
Is you fantastic, my nigga?
Is your wonderful as
I think the
well?
rap name was Sport before Fabulous. It was Sport. Cause
Now don't hear like Sport.
Nori had a story on Drink Champs, like DJ Clue called him, like the DJ Clue tapes, like I need you to do this freestyle and bring my boy Sport through. And Nori was like, or whatever, nigga. I thought he was like his little brother or something, man, Sport. He said, listen, this nigga fucking gassed me on the track. Nigga, I was not ready, so I still need that back, fam.
I would say Sport because like in that term, just like Sport is like little like, hey Sport, what's up Sport? It's like you're saying what's up to someone younger or littler than you. So I would say that was a good name change, but like I said, if he was whack or trash,
I was gonna say, nigga, you just not even nigga whack or trash, bro. You gotta have respect in your hood, nigga, because you know what I'm saying. For you to have it, you gotta be ready to punch a nigga in the mouth with a name like Fabulous.
Damn
nigga.
near.
That's why he shortened it up and just call it Fab. Like it's just Fab.
That was one of my favorite artists, so nigga. I believe me.
Then you take it to Harlem, you have artists like Big L, Cameron, Mace, ASAP Rocky, Jim Jones, Jules Santana. Harlem has some good rappers too, because Big L's one of them underrated ones that left too soon.
ASAP for sure is holding it down for him right now.
He brought Harlem back to life.
What about Dave East too?
Dave East from Harlem,
yep. And Dave East.
So Harlem got like a lot more current artists than everybody else that sound like.
Yep. They got more artists that's actually mainstream.
Mainstream, like you catching the ASAP Rocky song there, ASAP Ferg, Dave
ASAP ain't
East.
put out a songs in
That nigga just beat that gun case
or something. Oh no, man, big up, man. You know what I mean? I love to see a nigga beat the system.
Drop it.
Love to see a nigga beat the system. I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah, nigga. Get him out of there, nigga.
You got the Bronx, KRS-One, Fat Joe, Big Pun, Cardi B, Dragon from the Rough Riders. And the Bronx kind of started, but like in our generation, they kind of light on the list. Like, I think they best one today is
where's
Big
6ix9ine from?
He from Brooklyn.
Antigua nigga or some bullshit.
Yeah, he from Brooklyn.
He ain't
from Treyway.
Treyway, that's Brooklyn.
Man, he ain't from there, man. They don't know.
He from Treyway.
That was his. That's the reason why the nigga switched up, nigga. Because if he was really from there, my nigga.
Who to get an answer first?
He from Brooklyn. What?
what borough you think got the best rappers in your opinion? Like if you had to pick one borough to make a CD.
I'm nigga Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn, nigga, they got the heavyweights.
I would say that's out of Brooklyn and the Bronx. Man.
I'm going with Queens.
Where DMX from?
Queens, yeah, for sure, Queens.
I'm going with Queens.
Who, DMX from Yonkers?
They're not even a barrel, but it's grimy. That's DMX in the locks. It's grimy.
50.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with, yeah.
That's Nas, 50, Mob.
Yeah.
Come on, ain't nothing but.
Nori, Capone.
Yeah.
Who missing?
Rapping wise.
Queens got it, low key.
Hey, Queens get the money. I'm gonna tell you
Queens
why though.
get the money.
There's a secret in Queens though. Like I said, New York for New York is on. Russell
Queens.
Simmons from Queens. And he
Yeah,
came in
Queens get the
with
money.
Cool J, Run DMC, and Tribe Called Quest. All from Queens.
Yeah, go over there, B.
Steve Stout is from Queens.
Go that
he
way,
managed
B.
Nas at the Illmatic.
Yeah, we just talking about artists though, man. We just talking about
I'm
artists.
gonna give you the secret though. This is why it worked though. Irv Gotti from Queens. Who do you put on? Ja Rule from Queens. They always say Queens get the money. Queens niggas put Queens niggas on.
I
don't care what you come swinging with, man. If we go put this thing in the verses, man, I'm taking Big and Jig, my nigga, and my nigga, bring your best too, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Big
Nas
and
and
Jig,
50, bro. I'll run with Nas and 50. 50's good for beef.
And
then Nas already gave it to Ho.
Yeah, that nigga
Nas already gave it to
any song of Big that you playing talking about sucking on somebody's daddy dick, automatically disqualified.
Hey man, 50 holding that shit down by itself, nigga. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess I just really wasn't a Nas fan like that. You know what I mean? Till he came out with that Uchiwali, you know what I mean? That Uchiwali got a nigga. Little turns
all these
out.
classic albums on the shirt, man. I don't know how you not
No, he said, hell no, yo, Nas, man.
And that's because I was an East Coast music listening ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just, it just wasn't funny, man. I guess he just was too like, he was, you know how right now everybody be like, man, I don't want to hear all that miracle. I guess he was lyrical
Nas
too.
took it to different places because like after he shot Belly, he was really on some go back to Africa shit. So it started showing in his music. That's when he lost like kind of his like street fans.
Because if Big L career wasn't short, I don't know if Jay-Z's would have been this long.
And no disrespect, I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying.
That's one of hip hop's biggest what is. If Big L never got killed. Same thing with Pun too. That's another one that was a monster that left too soon.
Nigga, if Pac would have never killed. Nigga, if Aaliyah would have never died.
We talking about the New York.
Like, even Big, because Jay-Z was secondhand to Big. And Nas Big
was finna go crazy, bro.
He probably, because he had his own label.
Big was finna go
he had
crazy.
Junior Mafia, then they signed Cameron right before he died. They were signing Cameron. And Cameron's going to be signed to Big. That would have been Dipset. They would have stayed over there. It would have been Dipset over there.
That 92 freestyle where Big L and Jay was on, L dogged that nigga Jay-Z.
I mean, kind of
Big L Dog walked everybody he ever rapped with. Just keep it real. When it comes to the bar spitting, like, I don't know nobody that lyrically could probably beat him in a battle. When it comes bar for bar. Because like you said, freestyles. He's bar for bar. There's no in between or just filling some words. Everything he said is a bar. Ebonics, county, and he got storytelling. Counties of a dice game, like. But Jigga had the more shine to it. He could make songs that the people gonna love. Nas can take it a deeper place there. A lot of niggas gonna take it.
For snitches, no love from bitches. That nigga be gassing.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Big L, man. He really went down too soon. And like,
I've never been for pussy like Keith Sweat. It's Big Hell Snow L-Lo.
Yeah.
Bitches get fucked on the roof and I ain't got no hotel though.
And that's like Big. That's another one. Big left too soon too. Like, Ready to Die Life of Death album was just crazy. Like the way you rap,
their
like
catalog was it longer than
it didn't have the time to do 5 or 6 albums.
Yeah.
Then Big had a flow that's unmatchable.
And I'm pretty sure they had like shit written ready to go.
It was his storytelling. It was his storytelling and his wordplay.
His wordplay,
because he wasn't super lyrical.
It was the storytelling.
Boy, he get to riding that beat and telling you some shit like, yeah, man, you know.
And he know how to kick the fly shit too, like Versace down to my feet, to the head, to the socks, like niggas getting money was feeling Big. He was spitting fly shit like One More Chance remix, Big Papa, like, but I still got kicking the door. 10 crack commandments for my niggas on the block.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell a story about Nigga,
I got a
fucking a
story
bitch, nigga. Fucking a bitch, nigga.
Her nigga come up, I gotta come home, bro.
Nigga
just rise up against
that. Fuck, we was talking about suicide.
Suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, suicidal thoughts. You got
That's
that
right,
motherfucker. Them motherfuckers was, that nigga was spitting on that Ready to Die album. I ain't gonna lie.
He was.
There should have been more, but unfortunately.
Man, you know you have to be spitting on both of them for him just to be nigga in the you know what I'm saying, the status that he has, my nigga, just to have 2 albums, bro.
And it's crazy, like, look at the transition from those 2 albums, too. Like, Ready to Die is, like, raw, big rapping. Like, Life After Death, this nigga's making hit songs.
Yeah.
Hypnotized, Going Back to Cali, Sky's the
Arguing
Limit.
about him being the best
Like,
of all time, nigga.
He's doing songs with Bone Thugs now, like.
Biggie.
Come on, like, we gotta think about what he's about to keep doing. Second, I'm doing songs with Bone Thugs, Too Short.
Them niggas was the only one to have a song with
Biggie and Pac while they're alive.
Yep.
Another hip hop facts. Scarface is the only nigga that had a song with Nas and Jay-Z on the same album while they were beefing.
And he didn't drop it.
Like, he dropped it on the same song, but he has them on the same album.
Yeah.
2 different songs. While they was
Oh,
beefing.
no, they wasn't finna let that drop.
Alright, so we're gonna go through these albums, man. Some of these classic New York albums, and we're actually gonna give y'all a opinion to say if it's a classic or not a classic. You might have something to say like, hey, that album's kind of suspect.
Classic or trash it?
Yep. The first one on the list is Nas Illmatic.
Classic.
I feel like that's a classic, and that actually changed the way we rap.
You gotta buy his opinion.
Yeah.
It's a classic to me though.
It's classic.
I never said he was trash.
Cause like
He just not that. You know what I mean? But nigga, all
because if you
respect,
listen to
nigga,
rap,
it's a classic.
like New York rap before '94 Illmatic came, there's nobody rap about champagne and getting pussy. Like niggas, they was beating around the bush. Like he was the first nigga to tell you, like, hey, drug dealers is popping champagne, getting pussy. I'm addicted to sneakers, you know.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't saying he ain't one of them boys. He just not the boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. No disrespect.
He a super
He
Jay-Z
just
fan, that's all that is.
I mean, man.
Hey, Jay-Z's my number 2 though.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Is my skirt showing? Is my skirt showing?
Yeah, but the next one on the list is B.I.G's Ready to Die. We all know that was a classic. We talked about that one right there.
Yeah, that's
Songs like Give Me the Loot, One More Chance, Big Papa, Juicy. That was a hard ass album. Suicidal Thoughts was on there.
mm-hmm.
My favorite song on there is actually Machine Gun Funk. And it has like a simple ass sample on the hook, but it's Biggie just rapping like bar for bar. It's 3 verses. That's like my favorite song on that album right there.
Okay.
Got Ready to Die.
Yeah, that's the automatic classic.
There's one song I skip every time on that album. It's like the worst line in hip hop. On the song Me and My Bitch. Everybody knows that infamous line.
The suspect, like, oh.
Yeah, that's why I skipped that song. Like I played it out for my kids, I skipped that song. Let them hear everything else.
We just gonna say he meant something else, man. Double entendre, triple entendre was something.
But that line is, you could have said something else.
Something else.
You could have just steered the whole way.
Hey man, they better stop putting that on my nigga Biggie, man. That nigga didn't know who the fuck them bitches was. Who the fuck they putting in this video?
I don't give a goddamn how far
it was that was a flying in Queens.
I can't relate. I can't relate.
I mean, I never said I could relate.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, brother.
Next one is another Brooklyn artist, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt.
Oh yeah.
We all know that's a classic, man. That's like it comes from a different place. That album, like it really comes from that place.
Ain't that the one with Dead Presidents?
Dead Presidents, Can I
too.
Live,
Mhm.
222s, Coming to Age,
Go to
Politics
his
as
wake as
Usual.
a peek it. Look at his casket.
Yeah.
Feel it sarcastic. Look at him. Still sleeping.
My first introduction.
Man,
Yes.
independently too. That's
Yeah.
what Rockefeller's independent, no Def Jam. This album now actually got him the Def Jam deal. Irv Gotti was basically like the A&R for that album. Classic right there. He produced Can I Live?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. Can I Live? Yeah, that's definitely a classic. Shit, all the ones you gonna name them, we gonna pretty much say they classics,
Man.
probably.
The next one is Wu-Tang. Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Oh, yeah.
That's with Cream and Protect Your Neck.
Protect your neck.
And
motherfucker.
MHLGOT, man.
What's the name too? Shit.
Bring the Ruckus.
That one, there's another one. Up on Atomic League.
That's on Wu-Tang Forever.
Okay, I
that's
was
a Triumph.
about to say, you Triumph.
That shit so
yeah.
hard. Respect the next verse on there. That's one of the best verses in hip hop right there.
Yeah, I got another hot take.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it was a couple of them niggas that was hot, bro. But the rest of the 18 niggas, bro, they could have left them niggas. They could left them niggas as background dancers.
I agree, bro. It was,
them songs
I'll be honest.
was way too fucking long,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
and they was talking way too far over niggas' heads, bro.
It's certain niggas that was hot. Like I fuck with, of course, Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface,
Old
Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, ODB,
Spectre Deck. Spectre Deck had
yeah.
bars, but his albums was trash. Like he had some of the best verses. Like on Wu-Tang Project, he had some of the best verses, but his albums wasn't good. Like when it come to albums,
I even know
I
he's like, I forgot the light skinned nigga with the deep voice, nigga.
You got,
nigga. I used to fuck with you got.
You got have some verses, but he couldn't put an album together. Like he had some good verses.
Yeah, but the rest.
If you ain't on that list that we just named, nah.
Rest of niggas, they wasn't rapping on beat or nothing. It was.
They was just talking.
I didn't get it, but I more respect.
I mean, it did what it did. Much respect, but just for me, it just was,
the classic pound.
But it was a classic album, nonetheless.
And it's something major in hip hop. That's 9 niggas in a group.
I mean,
something you ain't never seen in hip hop. 9 niggas in a group.
I mean, just because I didn't like it,
then 5 of them turned to superstar artists. 5 of them go superstar
that
artists.
That shit is difficult.
Then 5 go superstar artists in the first year or two.
And it's a gang of real niggas too, nigga. They ain't,
real
niggas. I'm surprised niggas wasn't getting smacked over the head with bottles in the back.
Them niggas
Hey, there was no social media back then, bro.
Hey, they said that nigga ODB was a wild boy. Man, R.I.P. ODB, man.
That's crazy. All these rest in peace to this New York episode. Crazy. Because the next one was another R.I.P. DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Classic album for X, but I don't think it's his best album.
Nah. I never said it was his best, but you had to look at classic.
Classic, and it was very impactful. Like for introduction to freshman year, like it's one of the best freshman albums that came out in hip hop. Like what he did, I was like, okay, yeah.
Which one had that?
Rough Riders Anthems.
Okay, Rough Riders Anthems.
Stop Being Greedy. What's My Name's not on that one. That's on my favorite one. The third one in there was X. That's his best one to me.
Okay.
That's what What's My Name, Party Up, and What These Bitches
Want
from.
It's hot, nigga. That is Dark as Hell is Hot. That was the nigga.
That's the first one.
Man,
I like that. Then there was X. That's my favorite one.
The nigga,
David, yeah.
Nigga, that shit, nigga, I used to have nightmares of that shit, nigga. Oh man, that little nigga, boy.
Like, he had some heat on there, cause my shit on there was Stop Being Greedy.
I think low key, nigga, he could have been like nigga one of them ones that's nigga up there in the pantheon, nigga with the Biggies and the J's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the Nas, like he was on his way.
Bro. He gave niggas problems, bro. Like niggas understand.
Woodstock, man.
Bro, he gave niggas problems, but when DMX came out, he
had everybody, nigga, Europeans, nigga, Australians, nigga, everybody knew his shit.
In '98, when DMX came out, he was bigger than Jay-Z and Nas.
Yep.
DMX had to start fucking up for Jay-Z to rise above.
Maybe I don't know about Jigga.
He was bigger than Jigga, bro.
And when? What year?
Well, '98. Cause you gotta think.
98.
That's when DMX first came out and dropped
98, 99. That's Reasonable Doubt.
No, not 90. Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z wasn't even that big. Mace was bigger than when he came out than Jay-Z in '97.
Damn.
Be real. I'm be real.
97. Okay.
In '97, Mace was bigger than Jay-Z at that time.
Nah, Mace was popping, nigga.
See, that's what Mace was.
No, nigga, Mace was cracking.
Mace was cracking. Like Mace was that nigga. Like when Mace came out, he was on Life After Death on More Money, More Problems. That was his introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was on Puff Daddy on the Family album. He basically wrote that whole album. All that fly shit, that was all Mace. Then his album came out that same year, and it was on from there. And he had a little beef with Jay-Z too. Remember Imaginary Players? When Jay-Z said talk about the niggas watching, he was talking about Mace.
Yeah.
Mace kind of threw shots back on the remix with Toto, and he said platinum this, platinum that, platinum watch, where's your platinum hits? Because Jay-Z hadn't went platinum yet at that time. Mace already went platinum off the first album.
Nigga, Jigga took shots at nigga any and everybody that was somebody, nigga.
That was hip hop back then. Who didn't take shots?
That's real.
If you didn't take shots, you was playing this soft.
I'm all
If you
about
trying to be the
$1.
top
What
nigga,
the
just taking
fuck
shots
is
at people.
50 Cent? Nigga
Nigga
take a shot at 50.
He's out here J. Coleing these days and shit.
That's crazy.
Dope.
That would have never went down back then. There was no
Ever.
You'd have been done. It wouldn't matter how good nice she was. You'd have been done.
I'm trying to.
That's like if Nas didn't drop Ephraim. Like, wouldn't be. I probably be wearing this shirt. If he just let Jay-Z drop Takeover and like I'm good. I don't want
I don't want no beat.
I don't want no
That's
smoke.
yeah, he smoked his boots with that shit.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. As a comparison, bro, that Ether and that Not Like Us kind of gave me the same feeling when this shit came on, nigga. How, nigga, I'm gonna keep it 100, nigga. We was in the garage, nigga, when we heard Not Like Us. We start hopping around, bouncing. Nigga, we start to, oh! Nigga, my mama, me and the homies was in the car, nigga. That motherfucker said, fuck Jay-Z. We was like, huh? He said, nigga, who? Nigga, you been on my dick. Fuck. That motherfucker said, nigga, we start going crazy. Nigga, he just started serving.
Dude, I'll prove you lost already. I'll rock hoes, you rock fellas. And now you trying to take my spot, fella? Tabo ho. Nigga fought he in the karate class.
man. After this one, we got the 50 Cent Give It to Die Trying. That's a classic. Certified classic right there.
I remember one thing, you know what I'm saying? I was locked up when he first dropped Wankster, you know what I'm saying, on my mama. And you know what I'm saying, like a couple months before that, you know what I'm saying, we used to be at the trap, nigga, just beating that shit, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Tone, you know what I'm saying, put us up on that shit, nigga went up in there one day, he like, yeah, man, this nigga named 50 Cent. We like, 50 Cent? He started playing that shit. That was his, you know what I'm saying, his mixtape days, nigga. Yeah. We was over there, nigga, off that shit, nigga. I was like, oh, then I'm locked up, nigga. I'm sitting on my bunk.
50 had the mixtape game at that time. Like, he was the nigga that took the first nigga really took advantage of it.
Yeah. No, he took advantage of the disc. You know what I'm saying? Once he dropped that, you know what I mean, robbing the industry.
How to rob.
Yeah.
Alright, the next one is a Big Pun, Capital Punishment. First solo Latin artist to go platinum.
I'm not even gonna lie. I really wasn't onto Big Pun like that, so I really haven't know his songs or anything like that, so I can't really rank that. But as everybody been reviewing it and saying how great it was, one day I am gonna take the time out and check it out. But yeah, I would throw it in there. I can't rank it right now, you know.
Nah.
So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Man.
I feel like that album right there, I feel like it's a classic because at that time, this is 98.
Like I heard some some shit, but I ain't sat down and damn, let me go put on
he was a
some
star. It wasn't nigga Fat Joe wasn't a star. It was Big Pun, nigga.
Yeah. I didn't say he was trash. I'm
just saying.
I didn't hear that.
I'm just saying, nigga. I'm
Pun
just
neither.
saying. I ain't. I'm just saying, nigga. Big Pun was the nigga.
Pun or Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah. All I heard was Fat Joe's main shit. You feel me? Lean back.
I never was a big Fat Joe fan. I went back and heard some shit. He got some shit, but it's he doesn't have that album that's memorable. He'll have a couple songs. Everybody has no album. I done went through his whole catalog. It's okay. He have no album that people talk about. My favorite album is probably Don Cartagena. That's just puns on that whole album though. He got fucking John Blaze record. You probably remember that one. Nas, Raekwon, Pun, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss. John Blaze.
I had to hear it. I'm pretty sure if I hear it, I know.
That was on that album, so it's it ain't really Fat Joe, but Pun, Capital Punishment, there's some shit on that album.
Yeah, I gotta check
Beware,
it out.
Twin, You Ain't No Killer, Pun really took that aggressive lyrics, being aggressive, bodily harming people.
Mm-hmm.
He was on that type of shit on that album, on the B-side cuts, not the singles, Still Not a Player, his B-side was raw, busting niggas head open type shit.
How to be a that's the song I heard
something with that, the fat Puerto Rican nigga dancing and shit, y'all talking about this nigga got bars,
I know if it from looking at clips and shit
that
people been posting
the big hits and videos and shit.
or even online, there's still some Big Pun fans that be posting clips of his freestyles and shit, and that nigga was spitting. He had the type of wordplay. But I still haven't like
sit down and digest it.
Let me go ahead and play some Big Pun or riding in the car.
Because he left soon. Like he dropped one album and died before the second album was done.
And then he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He got airtime, but he didn't really get burned like that out here on the West Coast. You know what I mean? People fucked with him, but you know what I mean?
There was other niggas out we was rocking with from the East Coast, and at that time we was starting to hear the South like Juvenile and like the West Coast. We embraced that South. Like when No Limit and Cash Money came, we actually like embraced they sound out here. Like niggas was riding around listening to Master P and C Murder.
They dropped that hunt, nigga. They went crazy.
You know, dropped that hunt. They went crazy out here. Like
they went crazy after that hunt.
Like. Man, that's before Back That Ass. So we heard that high niggas was already.
Yeah, how was it, dude? That nigga, that's when they was still in the jets, nigga. On fire, that nigga, Junior was out there black as fuck, nigga. The nigga had one gold tooth out there, nigga. Like, talking that shit. You know how it is, that
was a time right there. But like the Big Pun came at the time, then like you gotta think the level of competition. DMX, 10 year he dropped. DMX dropped 98. Noriega dropped this first solo album 98. So the competition and level getting heard, especially out here, because we fucked with nigga Nori had the Pharrell one, the what the Super Thug. We was rocking that. Niggas was banging that out here. Then DMX blew everybody out the water in 98. Alright, so people, we got a challenge out there. Put this in the polls. Who's the better rapper, Cameron or Juelz Santana when it comes to Dipset? Me personally, I'm gonna go with Juelz. I already made this one in my head months ago. You going with Killer?
Man, Juelz bar that nigga up, bro.
I don't think it's by a landslide like that, but I heard Juelz some shit, bro. I heard him like him and Wayne mixtape blow. That's like the breaker right there, because him and Wayne going back and forth when Wayne at his best.
You gotta be talking about Juelz, because I know Cam ain't.
I'm talking about Juelz.
Yeah, because nigga Cam ain't know. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, sound about right.
But people, in the comments, we got
what
the
you
poll
gonna play
up.
his rented verse?
I mean,
fuck out of here.
Well, you got that
mic check 1 2 1 2.
That From Me to You album?
And then,
fuck out of here.
Okay.
Listen to what we saying. Who got the best bars? We say who got the best
fuck out of here.
Santana Town?
Yeah, like I said, y'all gonna play his rented verse?
I ain't playing that.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Alright, let people vote in the polls. Juelz or Cameron? Who's the better rapper? Let's move on to the next album. Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. I didn't really come up on Tribe Called Quest, but I did go back and check this album out because I heard some interesting facts about this album. Dr. Dre was influenced by his album to make The Chronic. Then another interesting fact, Diddy was influenced by The Chronic to make Ready to Die. And if you listen, you hear a little bit of all those albums in each other. Because Tribe Called Quest had a jazz-filled sound. Yeah. And on The Chronic, that's when Dr. Dre brought out the brass and the funk, all the... A lot of the...
And you stole my heart. Yeah, I'm going to keep it 100, man. They used to go back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like... You know what I mean? Around when Pac first was coming out, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Tribe Called Quest was them boys, man, as a matter of fact. Man, but they had
Check the Run.
Man, they had hits, man.
They had big influence on hip hop, like the Wayne Brothers theme music is Tribe Called
Quest.
Man, Tribe Called Quest, man, they started a lot of shit.
So I just lived that with a classic, especially when I heard that. Like, that's why Dr. Dre and Q-Tip was kind of close, because they had that conversation already, like, that influenced the Chronic thing. Diddy came out and said the Chronic influenced Ready to Die. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. How hip hop traveled went from the East Coast to the West Coast and back to the East Coast with the influence. So the next one on the list is Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links. My personal opinion, the best Wu-Tang solo project.
Better than Meth's?
Way better than Meth.
Better than Redman's?
Redman ain't part of Wu-Tang.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I used to think that.
That lets you know that I don't know who all of that motherfucker.
He's not even an honorable mention. He's not nowhere near as him.
I
doing Def Jam. That's how they were doing the Meth Man and Redman thing. That was all this do Def Jam. Cause it started by them going on tour together. It was like, damn, them niggas gonna do.
That Red Meth collab nigga had
Blackout album.
Man,
That's probably the best hip hop duo.
You always, yeah, about
Unofficial
to say,
group.
you always thought there was a duo
They service
if
niggas
you
with
didn't
that.
really know the history between
yeah.
the two. Like, you would always think, damn, them niggas was always a duo.
Yeah.
It was always Red and
Why was
Red.
Red not Wu-Tang? I was a kid thinking the same thing. Why?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I thought
when I
Redman,
mentioned hip hop,
yeah.
it was Redman and Method Man. Then I'm going back to Method Man with Wu-Tang because
Was he in
before,
Wu-Tang?
like,
I was like, damn, Red
once I
Man.
seen,
I done hit them status, man. They ain't all the way up there. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. Raekwon, I never heard that one, so I couldn't even.
That's my shit right there. That's the best like shit from Wu-Tang. That's him and Ghost going back and forth. Capadonna came home from jail. He was on there. That song's like Ice Cream.
Nah, ODB.
That's a lot of
I think
drug dealers
ODB should have more acclaim than that.
ODB.
What, an album? I don't think ODB.
He had that Brooklyn Zoo album. The album it went gold. It did go gold.
It had to be better than that Raekwon album, because at least I heard something from it, nigga.
Raekwon's album went platinum.
As a matter of fact, ODB was one of
Method Man sold the most. He went like 3-time platinum with his first album.
Yeah.
But me personally, I like
Yeah, like the
Method Man's
music-wise.
a dope rapper. Like I hear his verses, he gas shit, but like his albums never just clicked to me. Like I don't have a go-to Method Man album. Like I have 2 go-to Redman albums though. Muddy Waters and Red Gone Wild. Those are my 2 go-tos. Like I fuck with those albums, but I know Method Man's like bar for bar, he's a better rapper, but he don't make those albums like Redman make you an album like Raekwon give you an album. Even Ghostface, he got multiple good albums out of Wu-Tang.
Facts.
He probably got the most like consistent with like making projects and even his features too. Like he was on Kendrick's Mr. Morale album.
Mr. Morales, yeah.
And they dropped a verse on this. He did dropped on shit for Kanye and all kinds of stuff. But like that Raekwon, it's a classic right there. And it's helped with Ghostface too, 'cause he's almost on every song. So it's kind of like both of their albums. They go back and forth almost on every song.
Collab.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta check that out.
Yeah, that's another one. Add that to the pun. Let me load this up to the next one. I think the next one is Mobb Deep Infamous.
We be the infamous. You heard of us?
That's what Shook won. Survival of
Yeah,
the
that's
Fittest.
great. I'm gonna have to put that in the classic category.
Yeah.
That was a moment, you know what I'm saying? When they dropped that Shook ones, man, them niggas, man.
The thing about that album,
Quiet Storm,
like,
man.
I tell people
no,
like certain
a-
albums you can close your eyes and see shit, like you can hear it. You can smell the hood on that album. You close your eyes. You can smell it. That's how detailed it is, the way they rapping like.
Yeah, nigga, back then, nigga, everybody used to like to, you know what I mean? We had, nigga, 212s in the trunk. You niggas don't really ride with beat no more. On my mama, that motherfucker come on, boom, 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 boom,
Man.
nigga, whole chest be hurting in the back seat.
That
Like,
is an interesting fact.
Niggas don't have a beat no more.
yeah, niggas don't ride with
Nobody
beat no more.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Niggas be blowing their little 6x9s out, nigga.
Yeah. As long as it's a foreign shit.
As long as it's old school. They in the old school. Somebody pull up in the old school, they in a Cutlass or Monte Carlo. They pull up
Somebody
in.
be able to tear that shit down. Like, nah, nigga, I like my shit needs to be up to the max.
Man. That's it for the list we had, but anybody got to do some honorable mentions. Look at some honorable mention classic albums though. Anything from the East Coast, New York.
Honorable mention classic album.
It could be a personal, some monumental. It could be somebody we named on another album that you feel like.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. We didn't touch on my nigga Buster, man. How the fuck will he bust off the motherfucking list,
Gotta
nigga?
mention Buster.
That is a motherfucking salute, Bust on Bust.
Hey,
God damn it.
That's another Brooklyn.
Nigga, that was
That's
nigga.
another one for Brooklyn right
Yeah,
there.
that was one of.
Buster is another one
Nigga.
for Brooklyn too.
Nigga, Bust, Jig,
dumb.
and Bust. Oh yeah, man. It's over, man.
I do
Yeah.
too.
It's over, man.
Papoose. We left a lot of
Papoose
yeah.
and Queens.
Yeah, man. My nigga Bust, man.
Buster.
Messy.
You know what I'm saying? He had that extinction level event.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, Busta Rhymes
Remy
got a-
Ma, I'm tripping.
Yeah, my Busta Rhymes got a few like bang albums.
Man,
like,
all his
Ain't
shit
Safe
was
No More.
all his shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. I even kind of checked in on his last shit. I really
The
didn't tune
Cheetahs
in.
dropped.
But yeah, you know
got
what I'm
some
saying?
on
He
there.
got a couple of, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I just like, okay.
Because Busta's one of the artists that's one of a kind that can't be mimicked,
Yeah, the
can't be
Touch It remix.
recreated. Like,
Legend, man. Legend of
With all
the
the
game.
New York hitters on that
and he's been
motherfucker.
around
DMX.
for a long time. He remember he was in Leaders of New School. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
early
of course,
90s,
man.
he went solo. And when he went solo, he took off. Like,
He went crazy. He linked
Man.
up with that nigga Spliff Star. Them niggas got to jumping around, put your hands on the
That's one of the best hip hop videos.
That's the best hip hop video of all time.
Man,
it's either
Come to America thing.
Yeah, that shit.
That's
it's either that one or the I Can't Stand the Rain video.
They all came around the same
Both
time
of you
too.
at the same time.
Hype Williams.
Hey, fellas, if your bitch ever get on your nerves, just be in her face, be like, I can't stand the rain. Just randomly start singing that song, I bet you.
Hit it with the little
Kim.
kill.
Like,
Stand the rain.
what's your favorite Busta Rhymes like album?
It's
That's a hard one.
My favorite Busta Rhymes album
My Spotify, this the even.
is Extinction Level Event, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
that was like, that nigga blew the world, man. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I used to run that shit, but I'm pretty sure that's the one with gotta be with him and Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
nigga.
See,
Oh
that's
my
the one.
god,
I know that, my brother had that album.
man. That whole shit bang, my
That
nigga.
is, yep.
Yeah,
There's some
man,
heat on
that
I'm
whole
about to
shit
pull it up
bang.
right now. I know exactly what I'm talking
Nigga, I
about.
used to be sliding
Yep,
around in the
Extinction
82
Level Event, yeah.
Buick Riviera, nigga, with the
That's what
212, nigga.
Everybody rise. Give me
Man,
some
all
more.
that, man, all that shit was bad. Go through the list, nigga. All
Man.
that shit, nigga.
Remember the song with him in Mexico? Is they wildin'? Yep,
Man.
Jackson was on there. He's right. That was a fire
Yeah,
Busta Rhymes
yeah.
album.
Yeah.
What about that? Mine was that Genesis though.
Genesis, yeah.
Genesis slap, but
Genesis had a
you know what I'm
breaking
saying?
neck.
Like I
Plastic
say,
of
no
Marcy,
disrespect, but that
Make it hurt.
Extinction
What
Level
it is,
event
you
for
can release
me.
That Busta.
Yeah,
What it is right now.
Busta was nigga, in high school, Busta, you know what I'm saying, for a good 2 years, that was my favorite artist.
That was one of my brother's favorite artists, Busta, DMX, and the Locks. That was like his lineup. So I grew up hearing that. Like
Yeah,
when DMX first came out, you wake up in the morning here, stop, drop, like God damn again. And you're like, yeah, he played DMX out like.
I mean, you know, back then, nigga, we got a CD and we had to burn it
Yeah,
for
you had-
about 5-6 months for the.
So you get another one.
Yeah, since somebody else dropped.
LimeWire.
That's before
Well,
LimeWire.
yeah, that was before, yeah,
No,
nigga.
that was, I'm talking my time.
Oh yeah, no, when LimeWire
LimeWire
hit,
was a
nigga, it was
blessing,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, LimeWire hit nigga and changed the game on nigga.
Gang, man.
That's when niggas
Burp
started getting
CDs.
them
CDs.
MP3s.
Another classic one, I can say that's probably an honorable mention. There's another one from Jay-Z. I'll say the Hard Knock Life album. I feel like that elevated his whole career.
Man, it's like Jay-Z, all his shit classics.
He got
So
the
it's like
Blueprints and Black
yeah,
Album.
we just put one there, you know what I mean? And cause nigga, we can be here all day talking about this classic.
That's a whole episode. We can do an episode on whole.
Yeah, we can do a whole episode on whole.
Yeah, but it's a lot of classics from New York because you even got like some underrated classics like the Firm album with Nas, AZ, Nature, Foxy Brown, when they got Dr. Dre executive produce.
Boom, boom,
When they had the phone tap,
boom, boom, boom,
Firm Biz,
boom, boom, boom.
Firm Fiasco. The interesting fact about that album was that's how Nori got his solo deal. Remember he'll see Capone Noriega before that.
That's when the
War
boy AZ
Report.
was the boy AZ was giving him the business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. AZ was low key kind of underrated a little bit.
He is
had
underrated, bro.
bars.
Can be real.
Yeah, AZ
Nas
had
my favorite
bars.
rapper, but on Life's a Bitch on Imapct, AZ got Nas on there.
I have to go back and hear it again.
I ain't gonna lie, that's just my opinion.
I'd have to go back and listen to that
That's just
one more
my
time.
opinion.
I dig.
But the Firm, that's one of those underrated classes I could say. Then like I was saying, Nori got his solo career because he got the call from Nas and Jungle to come to LA to hop on there.
Yeah.
And he got a solo song, took Nature Session song called I'm Leaving. And that time you do like 20, 30 tracks, you don't know if you're gonna make the album or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Dr. Dre was an engineer for the session, so Dr. Dre handpicked the song for the album. But after that, that's when he got the solo deal and got the Super Thug, the track of Pharrell and shit. Because before that, remember Capone went to jail. So he was going to have to wait to be on the shelf till Capone came home.
Uh-huh.
And that was nothing he could do,
That's
but that
when
kind
he
of saved
was
his career.
What?
Yeah, so it's crazy how things like that change people's career in hip hop. Like Ja Rule's DMX hype man, but he was signed to Def Jam first. But he just didn't have enough. Nothing they didn't want to push him yet. He felt like he was ready. He didn't have enough heat in the street.
Yeah.
Then DMX came. That was just like gave hip hop problem. He changed it. Cause
It was about artist development, you know what I'm saying? Back then they wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, letting a nigga drop a song and throw him out there. Nigga, that was making sure a
they
nigga
wanted
had the
return on
song.
investment.
Yeah.
Return on investment.
Yeah, make sure you know how to get up there and say your words right, nigga. You can
You gotta
breathe.
come out looking like a star.
Can you breathe, my nigga? Can you know what I'm saying? Can you bounce around on this stage for 35, 45 minutes, my nigga? Yeah.
All right, but let's get into the current New York hip hop. I'm gonna let Pharrell lead this one.
Yeah, so the current New York hip hop is definitely different from the previous state of the.
They still talking about the same subject matter. It's a whole
same-
other
it's
sound.
just- yeah,
With a
that's
whole
what I
new
was getting
lingo.
to. Now it's the drill.
Yeah.
Now you got the New York drill. Like now, if you ain't making the drill sound in New York, the sound really isn't really that relevant. But you also do have other New York artists such as ASAP Rocky.
How would you
what's the
describe
name?
ASAP Rocky's sound? This is
I
like,
say ASAP Rocky's sound is he do have like a New York verbiage, but his sound is different. He has like a smooth sound, like like a different type.
He don't
of
really
smooth
sound like a New York. Like if you put his music on, you wouldn't just peg him as a New York. Like all right,
like that's why I say his verbiage, like the words
you can
that
tell
he
he been out of town. He spent some time out of town. He was just stuck in New York.
Yeah, he wasn't in all the rap battles.
Then you got Dave East. Dave East still sound like a old New York.
Dave East, yeah.
The Buffalo.
He's a spitter.
He's a spitter.
Then you got the new sound and where the drill, like you could actually hear the beat, like the little like the drill,
heavy
like
808. They like that trap 808, but it's like
Yeah.
it's different. Like the New York drill, they rapping about the same shit they rapping about, but they
drilling.
Yeah,
That's
same.
it, drilling. You got
aggressive lyrical
You
subject
got
matters.
Fabio, you got the little white nigga, Lil Mabu now. That little white nigga's taking over. Fabio is taking over. Pop Smoke, rest in peace. He would have been one of the main hitters if you feel me.
I think Pop Smoke was gonna be like the next little baby 50 or something, nigga.
That was already.
That nigga 50 was putting him in position, bro.
Because Pop Smoke already had the streets like 50 did.
He was putting
like,
that young nigga in position, bro.
He had the streets already. They was already rocking with him. Then 50 kind of put that up like, come here, little nigga. You remind me of me. Let's go.
And the thing about this drill sound now, it's like it's incorporated with different sounds. Like now you got the dubstep incorporating, like if it's raves and shit, you got more New York drill sounds being played into that type of environment. You got people overseas like England and motherfuckers
doing the drill sound.
Yeah, doing the drill sound, like the nigga East G, whatever, the white the nigga from that we fucking with Ice Spice.
Yeah, the London.
Yeah, the London nigga. Yeah,
Central C.
Yeah, that nigga got the drill sound, but that nigga's not even from New York. But you'll think
that's that UK shit.
Yeah, but that's
all UK shit sound like.
It sound like the New York drill. So that sound actually spelled into international.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I would say,
what we think.
Yeah, this sound is bigger than the previous New York sound. I would say, in my opinion.
I can't say that because like
I would say the previous New York sound. Me personally, I would say that you don't hear no, like you do hear it international and all that shit, but how
they still doing shows international.
Yeah, but you're not doing the whole. They're not doing the whole platform. You don't hear a nigga from England rapping like this, but you're hearing niggas from England doing the whole sound. Like nigga, everybody in England, that is the sound now. Yeah. That sound inspired a whole international based on their own sound though. So I was this one.
Hey, but think about this. Did they get that from the UK?
No, they got it from the UK. Niggas got it from New York.
The New York sound that we grew up on influenced the West Coast and the South and everybody in the world that rap. Because we all learned to rap from New York.
Yeah.
Like we all the bars, the metaphor.
I mean, it started there, but everybody put their own.
We all put a little twist. Everybody put their own
twist.
If you look at top, even Kendrick, nigga, that bar the way rap, that's New York. Corrupt. Bar and shit like a New York nigga.
But Corrupt is from
He's from Philly, yeah. But the West Coast, like even like you look at like a lot of top bars, like the bars that comes from New York, like it's a part like the best niggas in the South, Ludacris, T.I. They got
now influential, yeah, but I would say bigger. New York sound is bigger now than it was back then.
Disagree.
I would say it is.
I disagree.
For the simple fact that it ain't really getting burned like that. Like what?
Like
I mean,
they was on the radio, bro. Like you was on the radio hearing Jay-Z.
You on the radio hearing Fabio and all that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Crazy.
Fabio ain't really popping like that.
They're
Not saying he don't get played, but
anything with dubstep. If you step inside of a fucking rave, you're going to hear that
dubstep.
The biggest New York artist on the biggest New York
You're going to hear
artist.
dubstep is pretty much based off of that drill
I
sound.
can tell you, I ain't never been nowhere with no dubstep
right now.
I'm telling you, if you go into a rave right now, you're going to hear that New York drill sound that's incorporated with dubstep right now.
Oh yeah, that's because it's got high ass BPM.
But if you went to any club in '98, you was hearing.
That's not
Busta Rhymes. Put your hands on your hands. Put your hands. Same thing.
They always have incorporated hip hop into that.
Put it in the chat. Is New York hip hop more influential and bigger now, or was it back in the day?
Back in the day, that's an easy way. But we had Sprite commercials. You don't see Fabio getting a Sprite commercial, a Coke commercial.
Well, you see Ice Spice.
Really, I was gonna say, really, the women is running New York right now, nigga.
But that wasn't the question. Y'all veered off of the question. The question was, is so that means, so if y'all saying the women run, so that means this hip hop is more relevant then. If the women is running, they don't care if the women are men. But if you do want to talk about the women in hip hop, you do got Ice Spice. That bitch is definitely holding it down.
Is she bigger than Jay-Z and 50 was? Or LL or Nas?
Cardi and Nicki is them bitches.
You say you give them to new school. You give them to this sound.
Cardi, I mean, nigga, they like 10 years in, nigga. 10, 12 years in, nigga.
Nicki Minaj is not Nicki Minaj. She's more...
But I can't say this. They both are doing the sound that he's speaking of. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
They don't do drill sound.
Go listen. Nicki Minaj has a new song with that sound.
They may put like a song on there, but they sound.
Yeah, but they're still incorporating that though.
What I'm saying is their sound ain't generally like nigga. If you put on Fabio, nigga, you getting drill.
The latest shit that those two artists I named have been dropping those. You can go look those up.
Oh, nothing but that.
I gotta check it out.
And it's probably
I can't speak facts. I
heard them. I was listening to the radio at least 2 years ago. Every day, Nicki Minaj got this one song called Pompa or something. It's like a Jamaican song, but it's on a drill beat.
Yeah,
it's like it's some shit.
This is what I'm saying. They're doing drill beats, but their sound is not typically drill. Like their main sound, they ain't finna hit back to back to back to back to back to back.
But the new era, yes, it is though.
On a drill beat,
the new era, you're expected to hear drill from them. Now that dropping to the floor shit,
I'm saying that you gonna hear it,
but you're not gonna get an album with eight songs that sound like that.
That's not they base
from an old nigga, no, from a new nigga, yeah.
I'm talking about for the females. Even
I'm talking about for the females.
Like right now, they got one song.
She just dropped her previous songs. Her previous couple of songs has been drill because
I probably like the last one or two because Cardi B don't even drop like that. Because like you gonna five songs,
Cardi
15 probably, and it was Migos more than trap sound. She had more of a Atlanta trap sound than New York.
But it's still encouraging right now to drop. Everybody is dropping and sounding like the drill now. Everybody, even the old New York rappers is hopping on this new drill sound.
That's all they got.
I think it's just not there yet.
Because it's now
I'll say that.
Most influential now.
Hell no.
Because you don't hear a new. Name a new rapper that will hop on like an old school New York beat right now.
They all do they do freestyle. Every time you watch a freestyle,
freestyle. But that's a freestyle. But not song. But I can guarantee you, there's an old nigga from New York that beat on this new drill sound because it's more influential.
Can you answer this question?
Jim Jones. Thank you.
Can I talk real quick? Cause I'm tired of the bullshit. Let me talk.
Thank you.
All right, let me talk.
Court.
All right, let me talk. Let me talk first. Anybody else talk?
Go ahead.
Court.
See, if you're saying it's more influential, these niggas are more influential than Jay-Z, 50 Cent, LL, Nas, Bobby.
I don't know about all that.
That's what you're saying.
Now when you put it like that, no.
Hold on.
The sound,
Now I have a question.
yes. The people, no. The sound, yes. You don't hear nobody sounding like Jay-Z no more. You don't hear nobody sounding like Nas. You don't hear nobody. That sound is irrelevant.
But when they had that sound,
that sound is irrelevant.
When they had that sound, New York was way bigger.
Hell no.
Way bigger when they had that sound.
New York is bigger fire now,
No
bro.
way, no. They're trash right now. It was
Hell
way big when they had that.
Hell
They're
no.
not in the top order
That was
right
no.
now.
Tell me
When they had
this.
that sound, it was
Hell
one new
no.
hip hop when they had that sound.
Hell no.
How big was it?
Nah.
No, go ahead.
I concur.
Okay, I got a question.
Hell no.
Who on the East Coast? Who on the East Coast has a bass sound of drill besides Fabio?
That's the top rapper right
you
now.
got
That's even the top.
That's their sound.
You got Fabio, what's his name? You got Lil Mabu. Lil
Who the
Mabu.
fuck? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Who?
doing his shit.
Who?
Lil Mabu is doing his shit.
Cause he
Nigga.
why? Cause he fuck Rashawn,
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm about to pull up top New York rappers and
That nigga ain't nobody. All right.
Let's
So
see.
okay. But who has that sound?
I ain't no motherfucking New York rapper.
Okay, well, you said that's a predominant
Like
sound.
that, nigga.
You said that's a predominant
It
sound.
is a predominant sound.
Wait,
nigga.
he's the
Yes,
only one
you
with that
can hear
sound.
You hear that sound. You go to the club, you're like, oh, let me hear
on
this
this
shit.
list. I see Joey Badass. He rap like a New York nigga. I see.
Hell nah.
I don't see nothing. That's a little TJ. He don't rap like
What?
that.
Google?
Yeah,
It's
top New York
more.
rappers.
I'll say it's more for women.
Hell no. These are
Let
top-
the people say it. And then when when the post say it's now, then what you gonna say?
It's not gonna say that, bro.
You gonna call it hip hop crazy cast retarded. It's not gonna
It's
say
not
that.
gonna say that.
If it
Watch.
I'm supposed to
If
stand
it
on
do-
threads.
If it do what?
It's a point of view because bro,
It's up that money. It's
the
not.
East Coast had
Alright.
it, bro, from
Post it. And then we'll let y'all
East Coast is
know
having their
next
way
week.
with the game for a minute, my
We
nigga.
will let y'all know next week.
All right, let's go to our IG polls now. Let's get to our IG polls since we go to argue.
That was a good debate. I like this, bro.
That's good. That was good. Healthy debate.
Old school versus
Old school players, new school.
Kyrie
players.
Irving versus motherfucking what's the old nigga?
Charles Barkley.
All right, so our first IG question is going to be which New York hip hop artist had the best freshman year out of 50, DMX, Big Pun, or Mace?
50, that's easy.
I'm going to go with X because, yeah, DMX 50 had Get Rich or Die Trying, one Diamond album, but DMX had 2 multi-platinum #1 albums in the same year and a movie. And really, yeah, they both really disturbed hip hop, but I had to go with X. Like I seen them both come out. 50s was impactful, but I feel like X really
I
shifted
say 50s because 50 had the backup that he had. He had Dre and he had Eminem supporting him.
It was
so.
that. Yeah, I think. You know what I'm saying? No slight to X, but I think 50 just
But
had
that nigga X did have more. That nigga was in
on the whole grain of hip hop. Nigga, 50 took niggas. He slayed a nigga for singing on hooks.
I was about to say, if we talk about hip hop, we gotta exclude the
Then
movies.
everybody started singing on hooks, nigga.
I said freshman year in hip hop. This is that first year they came out.
All right, so if we talking
Not
about
the
hip hop,
overall
or
career.
we talking about anything that they did?
That first year, anything they did that
Okay.
first year, like that's hip hop. Let's say freshman year. That's their career.
When 50, yeah, I say when
just
50
think
come
Fib had
out,
a
we
bigger
get Richard
impact.
Dot Trying.
That was later on. I was like, but I'll go to the votes on Instagram. It was tied between 50 and X.
Right.
Then on Threads, X won out of everybody. Then Mace came in last on both, and Big Pun was
Damn.
third on Threads. They actually got some votes. People was mad at
Yeah, that's
Big
disrespectful,
Pun.
niggas on there, man.
But no, it's 50 and X is like at the end. It's
Because everybody like they
What you got against Mace, man?
they
What you got against
about Mace's his freshman year.
He had a hell of a freshman year,
but
you
it
compare
was
it to,
overshadowed by Diddy's.
That part, Diddy's in like
So when you automatically think Mace, you think
Diddy. It's got overshadowed like. Not even with the shenanigans. It's,
it's
at that
just the
time,
career,
nigga,
like-
Diddy was
When
frontline in the bad boy.
When
at the time.
Mace came out,
He was that nigga.
he dropped in the summer and his shit was going up that summer. But after that,
It slowed down.
Yeah, after that it was, you know what I'm saying?
But the upbringing, he was on life
Because
after
we was
death.
all coming all you want to, running all you want to.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna flaunt you, girl. But nigga, after that summer, you know what I mean? When niggas went back to school, niggas was on some Jigga or some X or something. Niggas was on
X
some other
came,
shit.
98 came, and X came, and it got bad for everybody.
Yeah, by the time, nigga, I don't really remember too
Yeah,
many
so,
parties, nigga, when they was banging Mace.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with Mace. This is
Like, nah, I fuck
this is buddy back.
But it is what it
X in
was.
the 50 freshman year is like, damn, bro, like,
It
we
is
talking
what it
about
was. I mean,
2 multi-platinum albums and a diamond, one of the biggest albums in hip hop. Like,
like I said, I don't
That's what I
even
said.
think he should. I don't even think
Even one's the wrong answer to
Do
me.
one in each borough.
I don't. Yeah,
The top one in each borough.
That would have been a good one. So the next one, this is the grand finale question was, who is the king of New York hip hop? Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, or 50?
So we're gonna go
You
first.
said is or was? What is or was? Because you know what I'm saying. That's a very distinctive.
That's a big indication.
It says is, so everybody gonna get an answer.
So is. So all right. So
Is?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We go ahead and put my cape on, my whole venture cape. Oh man, come on, man. I mean,
bigger. Yeah. All right.
now
so
if you want to say like, you know what I'm saying, who's running New York right now, I'd say Nicki Minaj. But you know what I'm saying, nigga, the king of New York.
Tyson that nigga, I'm just playing.
Most
guy out there,
Lil Uzi.
nigga, guy out there shaking shit up,
Oh
nigga.
God! Shout out Tyson that.
Shout out Kai, man.
All right. So what are the options?
It was Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, or 50.
Which will be now that is very difficult. Now you got Nas, which is definitely like one of the lyricists out of all the lyrical. I would give it to Nas. I would give 50 the
You
most.
answering a whole bunch of different questions. We said who the king of New York, bro.
I'm breaking it down,
Let's
nigga.
break it down.
50, I get 50 most inspirational. But as everybody would say, I'll say 50's running New York now. Out of all those four, 50 got it. Business wise, Hov, definitely. The patriot of this shit, who's on everybody's top 5 of that list, big. So, since the king of New York, I would have to give it to Big.
Okay, that's a fair one. Me personally, mine's a bias, and you already see.
Hey, I can't argue with you, man. I don't argue with you, man.
You talking hip hop, nigga? Like,
you can't get to argue with me, man.
who rap better than Nas? Like,
Yeah, if you talk lyricist, yeah, lyrical. Yeah, I'm giving that.
This nigga, he trying to stretch this. He trying to stretch this out. Hey.
I'm gonna let
the shirt on and everything. I'm gonna let this slide, brother. We got plenty of things to do.
We know you.
Is running.
Ifa, man, that's one word. Ifa, like, if it wasn't for Ifa, everything you said would be 100% accurate. But you could do all that, but when you go out like that and you put out the blueprint to it, you use the whole Rockefeller, that's dope as fuck, on that whole album, then drop the Black Album and retire, for the niggas forget about this beef.
This nigga Jay-Z got more impactful CDs than Nas got songs, my nigga. You don't knock it off. He got Uchi Wally and Ethan, nigga. What else this nigga got, nigga?
The whole Illmatic.
He got I Can.
Come on, bro. What are you talking about? It's hits on here.
Okay.
Whose road is this, man? The road is yours. If I rule the road, halftime, represent. Hate me now. Come on, Nostradamus. You owe me with Genuine.
You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Was
You want
one.
to party to you owe me? With Nas and Genuine? Come on. You can hold my eyes. Nah, what I'm saying? Come on.
Oh, me something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owe me back like you pay my rent.
If you do a hip hop party, that's coming on.
You just named 5 songs, nigga. I can name you 5 Jay-Z albums, nigga. Now, how you want to do it? How you want to do it? You named 5 songs. I can name 5 Jay-Z albums,
16 albums on the shirt. 16
You
albums.
named 5 records.
And we still
Records, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on, King Disease.
Shout out, Jig.
Shout
Keep
out,
doing your
man.
shit. Keep pressing.
Now we go.
Putting the pressure on these
People,
niggas.
man.
Now.
Keep putting the pressure
Now,
on these niggas.
we gonna have what we for sure could have an episode of a great debate with Nas and Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a
We
Nas
gonna
Jay-Z
have to
debate.
have a great debate with Nas and Jay-Z. We gonna need the bailiffs. We gonna need the whole court in this motherfucker.
We have to bring the judge.
Great debate, you know. For sure.
But that brings us to the end of this episode of King of New York. So y'all leave in the comments. Y'all already did. And the people voted Nas on Instagram and Threads. King of New York. Saw on the shirt. Hov didn't come second. 50 came second. 50 came second.
He said,
They don't respect the whole business. Like, they respect 50, but they watching Power. 50 make a real boss move. BMF, cancel, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that bag. Cancel the show. Give me another show. 50 making boss moves. Shout out to 50, man.
Hey man,
But
hey man,
go ahead.
When you own a piece of a basketball team,
yeah.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying?
Catch us next episode. That
Yeah.
5th mixtape there. We'll get into it. We out. That was a good. Yeah, we on Hip Hop Raised Me podcast. I got my son on here with me today. He's gonna answer the $1 million question for him. What's your all-time favorite hip hop group?
Wu-Tang.
Why Wu-Tang?
Because I got to watch the Wu-Tang series with you. You taught me how hip hop raised you.
Hi, you heard that, people? Hip hop raised me. Who raised you? Go out and get your Hip Hop Raised Me t-shirt. Support the podcast, support hip hop culture. Find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. $20 a shirt. Get your Hip Hop Raised Me logo t-shirt. More hip hop merch coming soon.